In the early hours of 28 February 2001, near the village of Great Heck in North Yorkshire, a tragedy unfolded that would leave a mark on the hearts of many. The East Coast Main Line, one of Britain's busiest railways, became an unexpected stage for disaster, and the air was thick with sorrow as events took a dark turn. A Land Rover, driven by a man who had tragically fallen asleep at the wheel, veered off the M62 motorway. It plunged down the embankment, crashing onto the tracks with a thunderous impact. The driver, miraculously escaping, left behind a vehicle that lay stranded across the rails, a deadly obstruction waiting in the shadows, a moment frozen in time, where the stakes were alarmingly high. At 6:13 a.m., a Great Northeastern Railway Intercity 225 train, packed with 99 passengers making their way from Newcastle to London King's Cross, thundered down the tracks at breakneck speed. The driver, unfortunately, spotted the Land Rover just a moment too late. Steel screamed as the brakes were slammed, but alas, the collision was utterly unavoidable. And then, the train struck the vehicle, derailing in a horrific twist of fate, veering straight into the path of an oncoming freight train laden with coal from Immingham docks. At a heart-stopping closing speed of 142 miles per hour, the two colossal trains collided with a force that defies imagination. In a tragic turn of events, the Selby rail crash unfolded with carriages crumpling and steel twisting as fire and smoke engulfed the morning air. It was a heart-wrenching scene where 10 men lost their lives and over 80 were injured. Survivors recounted the chaos, the piercing screams, and the haunting silence that followed the impact. This disaster stands as the worst rail catastrophe in the UK for the 21st century, a somber reflection on the fragility of life. Investigators determined that the railway industry couldn't have prevented this tragedy. Driver fatigue was the culprit, a stark reminder that one fleeting moment of human error can spiral into unimaginable catastrophe. At Great Heck, a memorial stands solemnly, honoring those lost in a tragic moment that shakes us to our core. This crash is not just a footnote in history, it serves as a powerful reminder of the weighty responsibility we all bear as drivers, and the delicate nature of life when the force of steel meets the speed of our choices. This was the Selby rail crash, a catastrophe steeped in fatigue, fire, and the raw vulnerability of humanity. Remember, speed limits aren't arbitrary, they exist for our protection. Being responsible behind the wheel is not merely a suggestion, it's a necessity. The haunting echoes of that fateful morning linger on, forever etched into the rails of Great Heck. Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning into this incredible story. You know, these events really highlight the delicate nature of life. They remind us how crucial it is to respect speed, safety, and responsibility. It's all about keeping ourselves and others safe out there. This has been another thrilling episode of Drayden's Train Adventures. Peace out.